Hi guys, it's Jennifer. Welcome back to Busy Being Jen. I'm here to do a review for you today of some body sponges. This is called Konjac, I think it's pronounced Konjac. Konjac Exfoliating Body Sponges. This one has a pack of 4 sponges in it. I got them off of Amazon. They're a little over $17, very reasonable. I was contacted by this company. They asked me if I would try these out and then do a review, which I did, so I thought I would tell you about it. Okay, so they are exfoliating body sponges, and they look like this. When they get wet, it doesn't get too much bigger. I mean, it obviously absorbs water, so it's going to get a little larger than this, but not too much. This is really hard right now. It's got a little string on it, so you can hang it in your shower to dry. They also have face sponges, and they're kind of small and round, sort of like a half a golf ball, I think, if I remember correctly. They have those. But what you do is you take this and soak it for, how long does it say? It says before use, soak thoroughly for 3 to 5 minutes in warm water. So I did do that the first time that I tried it, but since it's in my shower, I'm not really gonna take it and soak it in the sink every single time before. So what I do is I just kind of run it under the water in the shower and kind of squeeze it and get the water into it. It's got a very interesting texture. It sort of feels like a sponge, but it's got kind of a rubbery texture to it as well. So it definitely absorbs water, so it is definitely a sponge, but it just has a really interesting texture. It's very soft and feels very nice. So the instructions also say gently scrub and massage legs and body in a circular motion. When using a body cleanser, use half your usual amount, and that is because it really does distribute your body wash. I mean, it kind of expands it almost, so you don't need nearly as much body wash, or you'll have, if you use the normal amount, then you'll end up rinsing and rinsing and rinsing and rinsing. So it'll save you some money on that because you just don't need to use as much. And it says after use, clean, rinse well, and hang to air dry. And it also says to replace each body sponge every 2 months. Now, in addition to this, there's some information on the package that I want to read you so you can get all the info here. Our Konjac body sponges are perfect for daily cleansing of oily combination or normal skin. This sponge will gently purify and exfoliate your skin to stimulate a natural blood flow and encourages skin regeneration. So anyway, and it says here that it is made with, or it contains bamboo charcoal, and so that's part of what is infused in this sponge. So okay, so now let me tell you about using this. At first, when I got it wet and I felt it, I thought there's no way that this could be exfoliating because it's so soft. I mean, right now it feels really rough, but it did not feel like it could be scrubby enough to exfoliate. So I decided, I thought, how am I going to figure out whether this actually will do a good job of exfoliating? And so I focused on my elbows because my elbows have been feeling a little bit scaly lately. And I thought if I just focus on that, then I'll know if it's done the trick. And so I did, I used it all over my body, but I definitely used it on my elbows. And here's what I found. If you have difficult calluses, like on your feet or something, this is not going to take care of getting rid of those calluses because it's just not scrubby enough. It's just not rough enough to do that. This is more of a daily exfoliating kind of thing. And so it has helped to soften up the skin on my elbows, and so I can't really tell if how much it has exfoliated the skin on my body because I use other exfoliators. But I think this would be a really good thing to use just on a regular basis. Keep it in your shower. Every time you're in your shower, just kind of use this as your, instead of putting your body wash on with your hand, you can do it with this. And I think that this would make a really nice daily exfoliator. So charcoal is also something that is used to draw out toxins, and so they've got bamboo charcoal in here, and so this is going to just help to make sure that you're getting a really good clean as you're showering. But the other thing is I want to talk about is about your face. So they do have a facial sponge, but this works just fine. It's not like it's ridiculously large. And so I did use it a couple of times on my face. And it's interesting that the package, because I hadn't read this fine print where it was saying use on oily combination and normal skin. My skin is dry. I noticed the very first time I used it because I used it on my face. After I got out of the shower, my face felt really clean, meaning like squeaky clean, which is not a good thing when you're older because you need that oil, and my skin is dry. And so I thought, wow, I wonder if this is for acne prone skin. Well, it makes a lot of sense that I experienced that because this is they recommend it for normal combination or oily skin. And so this, I can tell you, I can vouch for this. This works really well. If you suffer from acne or you have problem areas, I would definitely recommend this because it really did remove the oil. I, in the future, will not be using this on my face, but I really liked how it worked on my body, and my body didn't feel overly dry after I used it. Of course, I always put a moisturizer on after I get out of the shower, but I didn't feel like it was uncomfortable on the skin on my body. It was just my face that I really noticed feeling more dry. So if you have really dry skin like me, don't use this on your face. But otherwise, this is a good thing to use on your face as well as your body. So this is really nice. And because it is infused with charcoal, they recommend that you switch this out every couple of months. It says every 2 months. And so I imagine that, after a while, a sponge kind of breaks down, but they're recommending every 2 months just to get the full effect of this. So as I mentioned earlier, this is not a very expensive product. This bag comes with 4 sponges in it. I will put a link to this in the space below, and this will take you over to Amazon where you can buy this. And it was like just a little over $17 for 4 sponges, so not bad. And then I will also link for you the facial sponges if you're interested in getting the smaller one. But really, if you're planning to use it in the shower, you can just use these larger sponges for face or body. So anyway, I just want to say thank you to the people of Konjac Exfoliating Body Sponges for contacting me and giving me an opportunity to review these. I definitely think it's a great product, and if you're interested, check out those links in the space below. So thanks so much for watching, you guys, and if you're not a current subscriber to BusyBeingJen, hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell icon in the corner, and YouTube will let you know when I upload new videos, which is an awful lot, and I'd love to have you follow along with me on BusyBeingJen. Take care, you guys. Bye.